in live production, you have one chance to get it right. And so what are all the measures you have in place that if something goes sideways, how do you recover from that? And that's something that I really, really enjoy, is being on the edge of your seat as a producer or behind the scenes or in theater, those kind of things. Live production is incredible. If you have a passion for it, which I truly do, it doesn't feel like work. And you'll put in your hours, and your days will go by very, very quickly if it's what you want to be doing. And I learned that very early on, that it's just something I just really enjoyed. And you know, I could sit behind an audio console or a Pro Tools console, or I could sit in these production meetings for just, you know, 10, 12, 14, 16 hours and not even blink an eye, and that's just what happened. So at the end of the day, we're really there to help the team win a game. And that might sound a little strange, like how can the production help win a game? Trust me, we've caused visiting coaches to throw a red flag when they shouldn't have, and we've helped our own coaches call an instant replay on a red flag by showing them more angles on the video boards that the TV otherwise wouldn't. We are already starting to work on our scripts for the upcoming season, and there's 100 different elements in a script. I was going to bring an example of a game day record, one of our program records, so you're going to get a good idea of what's actually involved. But I'm sure most of you have seen a baseball game, or maybe the 49ers or the Warriors or something like that. Everything is scripted out to a T. There is definitely a chain of command when you're in the production, because one person has to steer a big ship. And we have replay producers, we have graphic producers, we have football guys that are just statistical producers. Then we have the game producer, which is the person that kind of orchestrating all the movement and stuff on the field. And then the executive producer, in this case it's me, that's kind of making the bigger decisions. And I'll say this to most people, we want to win games. We're there, paid by the 49ers, to help win games. That's a good question. To me, production's production. So if you're passionate about production, you're going to be good at what you do. If you have a niche that you prefer, whether it's on the audio or a camera or directing or technical directing, if you enjoy it, you could cross platforms. I don't really see, the pacing might be a little different. The direction might be a little different, but you'd be fine, I think. I don't know where you guys are in your life right now, but I'm telling you, there's going to be so much need for so many different people for that, because there's so many outlets that are here, whether it's your local or regional news. Having, opening up as many windows as you can. If you can get an internship, I mean, that's right now, that's a really good way to kind of get yourself involved and in the world of production here is through an internship somehow. So just find out what those outlets are. So there's plenty of work out there for all you people, for sure. If you're motivated, you're going to get some work out there. I guarantee it, because good workers and hard workers. If you're passionate about it, and in my case, it's football. But it doesn't have to be football. If you're passionate about production in general, that'll certainly get you somewhere. And I can guarantee, whether you're a network or a team or some kind of digital social webcast kind of content producer, if you're good at it and if you're passionate about it, there's a lot of work out there.